Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Valenzuela and I would like to share with you a little bit of my experience during my internship in Family Services, Mexico. So Family Services is a department from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that helps church leaders to guide and provide resources to members of the church that need social and emotional support. And some of the services they provide include consultation services, clinical and counseling services. Some other programs like the Addiction Recovery Program, the ARP, or also known as the 12 Steps Program, strengthening marriage and strengthening family courses, also psychoeducational workshops, trainings, and birth-parent services. As well as adoption services. So some of the services may vary according to the area as well. So how did I found out about this option? So I saw that there was a Family Services Association in other countries, but I couldn't find information about it in Mexico. So I started searching on the website from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I couldn't find any contact information, so I had to talk to some leaders, and I was finally able to send my resume to the Welfare and Self-Reliance Coordinator, and he's the one who he contacted me with the psychology network in Mexico, and they are the ones that finally approved my application. So basically, searching on the web and a lot of help from other contacts. Some of the responsibilities I had during this time was, first of all, mastering material and studying a lot of them. The course material, both the instructor's guide and the participant study guide. I had to master all the content in these courses because I was also teaching and being in charge of a group of people that was attending the Strengthening Marriage and the Strengthening Family courses. I also created some digital designs to share on social media or posters to invite people to attend to these courses that what I was talking about. And also I had to have many meetings on Zoom with my supervisors, of course, but also with church leaders here in my local authorities, where I was able to give them information that was fresh and that I had. So what were the benefits of this internship? So the department, or in other words, Family Services Mexico, benefited from having me in their department because I had access to bilingual material. For example, some material has not yet been translated to Spanish, but it's very, very good material. So I was able to do some translation for them, and they were getting some materials that were brand new, and they didn't have to wait until the church to translate the document. Also, I was the first person to be an intern in this program, and the only one that had a career that was different than psychology. So it was a learning experience for them, and I personally benefited from the experience by obtaining knowledge of how procedures are done in Mexico, which I was not familiar with, and I was able to expand my social network. In other words, I got to know people that could be my future co-workers or supervisors if I ever apply to work full-time in this job. I also obtained privileged information, and it was very helpful to aid or to help my local community. And lastly, I improved my written and verbal language. I now master technical words that are going to be very important in my profession. So I'm grateful for that part. Some of the connections I made with previous classes that I took on BYU Idaho, or previous knowledge that I had, I could say it was mostly 4 of them, but not limited to. And so the first one would be the Family Proclamation to the World. I was able to work with it so many times, and I was grateful that I had to master this document in previous classes in my career, and that helped me so I could work with this document easily. Also, the National Council of Family Relations website, which is the NCFR website. It was very helpful too that I was familiar with this website, because I had to look at some documents like the ethical principles and guidelines for a family life educator, which was the most similar profession that it was mostly like the things that I was doing. My responsibilities was like teaching a group of people of like marriages or couples that were struggling, and so I had to take a look at this principles and guidelines so I could remember what I was expected to do. Also, I quoted and I studied and I recalled some of the knowledge that I have from other classes, such as the RAM. The RAM model comes from the book How to Avoid Falling in Love with a Jerk, and other materials like mastering the family theories and dynamics, the circumplex model of Alson, also some strategies to cope with stress and cognitive behavioral therapy, the CBT, and some other things that were very, very helpful while I was teaching my group of people and when I was talking to church leaders. So the question is, would I recommend this site to other students? The answer is yes, because it can be done virtually or in person, which was very important to me because they are far away. They live in Mexico City. That's what they work at. But I live in Sonora, which is 36 hours away from them. And that was never a limitation of like distance wise. And it really helps you grow professionally and spiritually. Not a lot of places or sites give you that opportunity to growth in both of them. And they also need a lot of help from young people that are creative and their ideas are fresh, that they master technology very well. So I wish more people could apply to this internship or this site for their internship. Although it can be a little bit hard to contact them. So how do you contact them if you want to participate in this? So you can access a link, which is MX, it stands for Mexico, .laiglesiadejesucristo.org, and then you start looking for the word or the title Red de Psicólogos Sud. And once you find it, you scroll down and you're gonna find 3 phone numbers, which are from the people that I especially work with as a team. They're psychologists in the church, and they're also in charge of all the other psychologists that the church recommends. So it can be a little bit hard to find them, however, not impossible, and you can always contact your church leaders, local church leaders, so they can email someone in this department and they can take a look at your resume and set up an appointment to have an interview with you. So I am very grateful I had the opportunity to work with this wonderful team. I wish more people were part of the team, and I wish I could have more time to participate in this internship and having the chance to make mistakes without feeling so anxious and overwhelmed, because it is a growing stage. So I'm very grateful for the people that were supervising me during this time. And thank you all for watching.